My friend Anne-Marie Rubino from Perma Blend Pigments to join me right now. She's right, man. Like, you know, what's so interesting is that until all of this happened, we didn't do these Instagram lives like we're doing right now. And bless you, my friend Anne-Marie. I know this is way out of your comfort zone right now, right?
This is so out of my comfort zone.
And I just want to honor that you're doing this. Like, even you just being willing to show up, knowing how uncomfortable it's making you, I think sends a huge message to people in this industry that we need to keep pushing through the things that we are fearful of and the things that make us uncomfortable, because that's what we're going to get through this, right?
Indeed. And
look at everybody's loving Anne-Marie on the feed right now.
It's a difficult time for everybody, and we're all struggling through. And just if you guys can really stay connected, like Christina said, really try to stay connected with somebody that is important to you. So if we talk about one of my fears right now, personally, I have an elderly mom at home, and so my fear is keeping her safe through this virus. Professionally, I have, we have staff that we love and care about and that have been with us for a lot of years. And so we have put people at home to work, and we've also down to a skeleton crew, and everybody's affected. Orders don't come in, and so we're all affected, right? And so there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we just have to ride the storm and be together, and just know that there's an end in sight. Keep us all safe, and keep praying.
And this too shall pass, right?
This too shall pass, exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
So, my love, what is your idea?
Well, for
like, or what have you been practicing to keep you kind of emotionally or spiritually level right now?
Yoga, for sure. I mean, that's one of my things that I do all the time. But
yeah,
what I wanted to tell, what I think is really important for artists to move forward always, I think, is to get yourself a mentor. For me, that was life-changing. Having somebody that I know will be right up front with me and tell me when I'm off and tell me when I'm wrong.
Look, I'm looking at one of my mentors right now.
And you need somebody that's honest, and somebody that's going to grow you and nurture you and love you, right?
I love that.
If everybody finds a mentor, and if you get a mentor, right? One of my fears is that I won't be as good a mentor as I've had in the past, and so I always strive to be better than I think that I can be. So,
well, as somebody who's been on the receiving end of your mentorship, I'm going to say it. For those of you, I just want to kind of do a little bit, because a lot of people don't know much about you, right? Like, we know who World Famous is, we know who Perma Blend is, but you are kind of one of those magical shadow creatures that like lives and works your tail off in the background. And I just like want to, just really honor and appreciate how much you not only contributed to Perma Blend and pushing the whole industry forward that way, but the true heart and education and who you are and how you've showed up in this. Okay. Anne-Marie, guys, is a special education educator. She has been a mentor and a teacher to so many people in this world. For her family, she is one of those people who is a pillar. She's a pillar, and she's been a pillar of mine for a long time too. And I just want to say that beyond your intellectual and all of your creativity that you brought to this industry, you have brought so much heart and integrity. And I just really want to honor that, because you are a very special person.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, as are you.
See, right? Look, people are saying, no, I had no idea about that, about Anne-Marie.
We grow each other. We grow
That's
each
right.
other in this industry, right? We're here to nurture and love and grow each other.
Yeah.
And there's enough for everybody. And my advice to artists are stay in your lane, right? Stay in your lane. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Get your good mentor. You know that you want to get better. You know the industry. You know that if you just focus, things will come and things will grow, and there's enough for everybody. We don't have to be at each other. We need to be able to nurture and grow and love each other. So,
and I really, to Christina's point and also to your point, I feel like this crazy, surreal, apocalyptic, super terrifying time for us has really, it's given us the opportunity to truly connect, right?
Yeah.
Because
and to reset.
I
think that's really important. I think having to take a step back, we have to reset. We have to reset our whole life, not just personally, but professionally as well. So in this time that we're resetting, how do we want to show up then when things go back to normal?
Well, I would say also that we have a choice, right? We have a choice right now to we have to actively make some choices for ourselves right now. I mean, I spent 3 or 4 days literally sitting on the couch, talking to no one, spending some very quality time with my Netflix account. And now I'm just like, okay, like that's important too, but it's also really vital right now that we push through our fear and our grief and the times that we want to go inwards and insulate ourselves and challenge ourselves to keep connected to people and the people that really matter most to us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for doing this. I think it's really encouraging and just gives us sort of something else to think about rather than watching the news all the time. And just, you know, I was in Milan right before they shut Milan.
Yeah,
and
crazy.
So I know firsthand many people that have been affected by this. And so it's devastating, you know, it's devastating to see that and now to watch it come to here to the States. And so we really just need to keep encouraging and loving one another and just praying for each other.
Yeah, and you just keep that, Mama. You're super safe and healthy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Our thoughts
and me join your.
Thank you. Are you kidding? When you said yes, I glee peed a bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know I'm capable of that. Because I know this is not your comfort zone, so I just feel like this is so huge, and I'm just like, and I really just want people to know who you are, you know, because there's so much profile around Perma Blend, but I really think it's important for people to see who is some of the people who are really behind Perma Blend and how special you are to me. And
you know, I prefer to be in the background, right?
I know, girlfriend. Well, guess what? You're in the light right now, sugar. Anyways, my friend, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, you're not going to be able to get rid of me, you know that. But so I just want to recap from Anne-Marie. So again, a lot of fear around what we're doing with our businesses right now. We have a lot of fear and sadness around our teams that are there. I mean, world fame, like I love to think that HYVE Beauty is a very tiny like incubator for what I would love to be one day, which is world famous in the Perma Blend family. And now you guys are the Body Art Alliance, and I don't even know how big that is, but there's something to be said about family. And every time I've gone, I've been to world famous office 2 or 3 times now, and that entire place, the whole was always like a family. Like it was always so fun, always so joyful. Even when it wasn't, it was just, there were people that you were very comfortable with, and people, even in the visits that I had there were people that I really came to care about on a very personal level. So these are our special people, and you know, we will get through this together. We will come out on the other side of this. We will have businesses and jobs for our teams when we get back into a normal routine of things. And I just really, and so at Anne-Marie, there's choices you can make to do with your time right now, guys. Try and always take control of the things that you can control. And I encourage you to try and worry less about the things that you can't. Right?
Indeed.
So to Anne-Marie's point, yoga is a big deal. I also, along with yoga, I think what is so important and grounding about yoga, for me anyways, is the ritual around it and the routine and the practice and the being present and aware and stuff. And so guys, if you can bring any of that into your day-to-day practice, it will help ground you. Yeah. And grounding is very important for living and navigating a situation like that.
And sweating it out. I bought a spin bike, and I'm spinning every day because I need to just get that energy out, you know. So just
I was actually thinking of buying a Peloton. Have you looked at those things?
I did. I have the Peloton app. But
do you?
I'm cheap, so I bought a regular spin bike.
I love it.
Don't tell anybody. I bought a regular spin bike, but the Peloton app, so I could take all the Peloton classes. But you know,
that's incredible. Okay, guys. See, Marion just said she did the same thing. So, guys, get yourself a normal spin bike and get the Peloton app, and then you just got yourself a Peloton.
Yep.
Life hack. There you go.
There you go.
All right, my love. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'll talk to you soon.